Alright, we're doing ARCA. It's at a short track, so it's not going to be a draft fest. It'll just be a different way for idiots to wreck the entire field. We got 24 cars. I think that's 4 splits of 24 cars, so good to see that it's still getting decent draws on free short tracks. I was worried that all the draft masters, well, I'm sure a lot of draft masters have vanished, but this car at least is fun on short tracks. It does take a little bit before the tires go away, but you don't just smash the gas and kind of just drives like the old car. So we'll see if I can get any speed out of it. Probably not, but we'll give it a go. Running at a completely different time of day than normal, just to try to get away from the ego fest. Watching Gavin's race, that was pretty pathetic. Holy shit, why is this thing on the right rear so hard? Wow, alright. Very, very, very sketchy on the right rear. P2 at the moment, but not a whole lot of people have went. And now to P3 already. And maybe 10 cars have went. Man, that thing got sketchy. And a 15.9 is not great. Hopefully it'll be good enough for under pressure. As in putting a lap down. Everyone gets a little slower sometimes or makes mistakes trying to go too quick. Let's go take a look at that first lap though. What happened off of... Just started... Just got really strange. So I just got on it too hard here, but I wasn't even full throttle. And then I was just kind of balancing it on the right rear. Maybe it's just how it feels, but definitely made me back it down a little bit. Thankfully, still P3, and that's the 3 car. And we're just waiting on a few others out here. So this guy is going, this guy is not, this guy is not, and this guy is. So 2 people sitting and staring at their monitors, and this guy is giving up on lap 1. He didn't like whatever happened and he's gonna go try again. Yeah, alright, so now everyone's just sitting staring at their monitors. Waiting on, well, that guy just left. He just said screw it. Okay, so now we don't get to go ahead and move because iRacing still hasn't fixed the bug after 2.5 years now of knowing about it, where the timer will shut off at 1:30. And there it goes. Guess what? No one's done anything. There's no activity. The bug just is there, and they will not fix it. I mean, it's a very simple thing. The timer just shuts off when it gets to 1:30 because they have something coded just wrong on it. So, well, while we sit here and wait, a little lighthouse update. If you watch the IndyCar video, let me pull this up. I got it in game finally. So, finally have it textured in game. The texture is low quality because I didn't build it right. But I don't know if I can zoom in here. There we go. So yeah, and the image quality is low. And then the baked in shadow on the aerial image is kind of annoying, but just something I'll have to deal with. So I'm just happy that I finally made it to that point. Got a object in Flight Sim. So now it's time to start building some airports and probably the archway in Kearney, and then some racetracks. Get the stands, since all the stands are apartment buildings and there's trees and everything scattered across some. So we are starting P4. It's a little rough outside, but probably just going to be a wreck somewhere around here. Not saying because of anyone, it's just that's what happens on these short tracks. Is right around 6th to 10th contact happens and it spreads the field out. So hopefully at worst we'll drop to 6th place.
You're on the outside this time. Pit road is closed.
Not gonna force our way down though. It's a short track.
The estimated strength of field is
It's just part of the deal.
634.
Get in line when you can
We expect
and
to be fighting for the podium.
hope that people burn up their tires. But looking at the safety rating around us, the wreck may just happen up here.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
Or it could just be people that have been draft mastering in ARCA for the past 4 weeks, 5 weeks, or however long it's been out.
Waiting on the final car to grid. There's no tyre changes allowed during this race. Treat them right and good luck.
But hopefully we can just have a good, clean race. But short tracks, incidents happen.
Catch the pace
So,
car. Catch the
and they
nine
happen
car.
quickly, and it's very hard to see them coming up. So we'll just have to do our best. But at least it's not going to just be flat out. Very hard to see the leader from this position as well.
One to go. Next time by.
Yeah, second gear. It's going to spin up the tires a little bit, and it's going to be a little bit slower, but I think there's less chance of an issue.
Get ready. Going green.
Let's try to keep an eye on the leader.
The pace car is in. Green flag. Green flag.
Guy spins the tires ahead of us.
The car inside.
Just wait for our opening to get in.
Still there. Stay high.
And there's our opening.
Side. Clear.
Luckily, weren't further back, otherwise we would have got clipped and hooked. Now, just go into ride mode. Try not to get ran over. But don't eat up those tires on corner exit. No need to go full throttle. Watching practice, there's a whole bunch of people under 2,000 iRating that think they have to go full throttle. So they're just overdriving corner entry, hurting themselves more and more. Contact behind us. 14 completely misses the corner. We'll try to go fast when we need to. Right now, not a concern. Guy behind us is starting to drive it deep into the corner. Left side's just on the apron. Kind of pulls the car around sometimes. Didn't there though, because I missed it and had a really bad corner. And then I overdrove the entry of the next corner out of rhythm. Car is very tight though. Not a whole lot of rotation in the center of the corner. And that could just be on me because I'm not letting it roll through the center. Now I'm focusing on not being on either pedal at the center of the corner. Seems to be going a little better. Thankfully though, we've not heard cars stop down low or seen anything too bad. Just a couple of people getting shoved up the track, but the field has spread out. Now it's just going to be extremely difficult short track racing up until probably lap 30. And then you're going to start seeing people pay for slam and throttle on corner exit, I think. I love this track though. It's just one of those that works with my very early entry. Kind of like a mini Stafford. Just trying a few things out before we get too close to him. Let's cut down the crossovers. You got to be careful on the exit of 4 though, making a pass down low, because if they run into you and shove you down into the cone, then you get an unsafe pit entry. Because iRacing decided to make the pit entry start before the pit wall, just so that it can hand out more black flags unnecessarily. Same with the cone at the exit on entry to 1. Little wall tap, staying wide. We got a lap car up high. Looks like he's just staying out of the way though. Not even to halfway. Okay, just notice the lap car comes down off of the wall. He runs slightly lower on corner exit than he does in the middle of the corner, but he just stays nice, high, and clear there for everyone. Compromise our exit just a bit, but it's fine. 14 misses the corner massively. Now he's going to cut down to try to protect after his mistake. Weren't close enough to get there. A car gets moved up the track. They are 3 wide off the corner.
Outside. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Clear.
And the 10 just runs into the lap car. That opens up the door for the 6 to go through. Need the 14 to try that second lane again here. Thank you. That's where it's dangerous to get down there.
Car outside.
Okay, he's got no grip off the corner.
Go low. Clear up top.
And that is where half throttling
You're now in 3rd.
just pays off later on. Kind of surprised it happened that early. Got very tight there, too low, too early.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped ahead.
First slow car stopped ahead call. And the guy behind us did not adjust.
Car stopped ahead.
Still car stopped ahead call.
Outside. Go low.
Same guy. Dude,
Still
just
there.
shift R.
Clear up top.
You're sideways on a short track and you gotta wait a lap or two to get going. You're just better off shift R-ing. Don't kill everyone else's race because your race is ruined. Well, that opened up a large gap behind us. Now we'll just try to start tracking down the 9 if possible. Can't really decide what line I like. Going down to the apron late is causing a big nose shove on exit. Also need to get back to roll in the center. Wow, really?
Okay.
Almost
we're halfway
no
to the
brake
finish.
corner entry here with a big early liftoff. Only to halfway. Long ways to go in this one. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get the 9. The other guy, you could tell he was making mistakes, having issues on entry. The 9 is just going to be a little too quick for us. Got a bad nose shove there.
Car stopped up high. Go high.
We got cars scattered all
Slow car
over
up
the
high.
place.
Outside. Go high. Clear outside.
It's turning into an iRacing short track with no yellows race. Wreck happens, everyone else wrecks.
Slow car up high.
Now we got a sort of all chrome, but thankfully he just gets out of the way, though very awkwardly.
Go high.
Wasn't all chrome, it's more of a shiny package look. Just caught him at the bad
Car
spot.
outside.
Lose a tiny bit from
Still
it,
there.
but
Hold your line.
nothing
Clear
terrible.
outside if you want it.
So, top 3 survive through the first big chunk mess.
Slow car down low.
Back to slow car down low calls. Could just be someone leaving the pits though. $15 to go at the line next time by. Just using that line to rotate us, but I just don't have the speed. Thankfully, zero pressure from
Car
behind.
outside. Outside, clear.
Every once in a while it looks like the leader is falling off, but might have to actually move the brake bias forward a bit here. Going a little bit quicker. Kind of wanted to rotate on entry under braking. Another big old chunk of lap traffic. I think these are people that have already been lapped once though, so Shouldn't get too dumb, but as they race each other, you never know.
The car outside, you're on the bottom, 3 wide.
I figured he was going to cut down.
Stay low.
Just had this feeling he was going to cut low to take it 3 wide, and he did. That's why I just stayed as low as I could on exit.
Keep low. Stay low. Clear up top. Got 10 laps to go.
10 to go. And the 8 just slams into the 22 as they battle for 18th place. So we actually made up a little ground through there. Looks like the 9's getting super tight, which I'm very surprised about. He's having a lot of trouble getting it rotated in. I get a bit of a push through the exit. He's just really dropped off. Yeah, his car is not going in the center of the corner. Very strange. Alright, backing the brakes up just a little bit to help on an entry. Get it back to, I think, default. No. 0.5 forward still.
You got 5 laps to go.
Don't think we're going to get this done. If it opens up, cool. If not, I'm not going to force it for a second place. Just keep the pressure on, hope he slips up. He slipped up. He's going to overdrive this.
The car outside.
But can't do anything with it
Stay
yet.
low. Outside is clear.
Go to the grass. Got on the gas too hard there. He misses the corner. I need him to do it out of 2.
Let's go.
He gets on the gas too hard.
White flag. 1 more lap to go.
Not going to be able to get the run. It's going to take a big mistake by him here. And with that exit there, no way to cut down and try for anything. So I will take a P3 as the 3 car.
Good job. Very
And
good job.
not getting screwed over by just a terrible race. Good battle. Nothing we had for him. He was falling off, but I needed a lot more laps and a lot more space down low to make it. Let's take a look at what all happened out there. Also take a look at the tires, 89.93. So, 24 car. Does he just get sent here? I mean, we're so close to getting wrecked. Oh no, he just full throttles. He's just overdriving and made himself get loose. Very lucky though that it wasn't further up. And we're 3 wide and the 10 just, I don't know, did he get help or did he just try to full throttle it as well? Oh yeah, he was just aimed for that car. Wasn't turning down. Was the 6 under him? No, he just looked directly at the bumper and went to it. That's good to see. Contact like that, not just send in a car. That was weird. 21, just over driving the corner. He was trying to do that to us as well. Just very dumb. He hits the leader, and then the 14. Just I don't know. What was the 14 seeing there? Let's take a look. You can see it. He just, I don't know, wasn't looking far enough ahead, was looking at my bumper, and then this guy's just still sitting there in the racing line. It's a short track. You're not going to get space to get going. I mean, just shift R. Stop ruining everyone's race. 4 drives it in deep, runs into the 22, wrecks himself. 12 into that. Then he backs down across the track and kills someone else. 4,000 I-rated driver there. Ten car on throttle too hard, to the line, and the 5 car gets him. So, not bad. Could have been worse. Let's take a look at the results. Gain 40 I rating. We go 0 incidents. We were already at a 499. A positive. Car still sucks everywhere else, but at least you can race it at a short track. And it seems like there's less issues at a short track. I know we still had a few wrecks, but without the nose getting up under the rear bumper, I think it's a good track, or good car for short tracks, which the league has shown as well. So, good job to the 9. I tried to put pressure on him, just couldn't get there, and with the way the cones are set up and the black flags are handed out, I just couldn't risk cutting down low out of 4, and it seemed like 3 and 4 was the only place we were getting the run. So, yeah, I guess it was only 3 splits. So, only 3 splits, but still, good stuff. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.